What I envisioned for Jump Cut was the opportunity to create something that is really unique and is of this time and really exists specifically online. It's not a live performance. It's not anything that was from a time before the pandemic. So this is pandemic art. We've had a chance to work before on a piece called Another. And so we have a little bit of a history of working together. And I just thought it would be really fun for this first episode to be able to kind of go back and reignite the spirit of working together under these new conditions.
I think for me, I feel like we do this thing where we start collecting. We start collecting images and ideas and sounds, and over time it builds into something. And at first it's very intuitive, the process. And then as we go, we start to deepen our understanding of what we're doing. I have this high camera that it's my first camera that I bought in the early 90s. And I think I've been using this camera forever. And for this project specifically, I really wanted to only work with this camera and work with the effects within the camera. And we found this lovely filter that we fell in love with. And through that process, we started to understand more and more what we were interested in. And then we emailed Tommy.
When the first lockdown started in March last year, I started watching lots of films. One of the filmmakers that I got really obsessed with was Jan Schwankmeyer. All the sound is sound design using lots of daily objects like pans and knives and forks and plates, and I thought that was interesting. So I kind of started to record everything that I had in my bedroom or kitchen or in my flat, and then I would go to the studio and then started to make like lots of loops. And then this project came out, and then we tried this few recordings, and then it totally like fit. And then I thought, okay, maybe this is the way I could bring like a bit of humor, a bit of like a broken toy, that kind of like elements to this piece. As I was editing my scoring, I felt like I was like a channel surfing this haunted TV. I'm looking for the normal channel, but every single channel that I, click on, there's a ghost. The music as well, it gets cut and then goes to like totally different sounds and then goes to another sound. And then I felt like that was quite interesting, but also like it kind of relates to like loops as well.
Yeah, I was really in love with this idea of like spiraling or looping, but you don't go anywhere. You're stuck in this.
The piece that we've produced really has this element of restlessness in it and kind of unsettled feeling in the body. The bodies are kind of roaming and searching. And it's like there's nowhere to go, and it's a bit like the experience we're having in the pandemic, where we're stuck, we're in limbo, and just like ghosts that kind of inhabit this in-between space, unable to move forward in time. And then the addition of the sounds that Tommy layered into the video images brings this playfulness to the work, almost like out of the restlessness comes a kind of ennui or boredom that leads to playful sensibility. And that's sort of when we talk about the ghost transforming into a bit more of like clown-like characters.
Jada and I had done this previous clown kind of exploration. We created our personas, I guess. We created our Max Clown and Dirty Clown, My God.
The names are, it's Max Clown,
Yeah.
Clown,
Yeah.
and Dirty Ghost.
Yes, exactly.
That's it.
Not Dirty Clown.
I swear, I can't think anymore. It's over.
I mean, I wake up these days, I don't even know what day it is. I'm getting so confused.
Oh,
It's definitely to do with lockdown, isn't it? It's like every time I talk to somebody, I'm like,
it is like being caught in like one of these gifts, one of these loops where it's just like, every day kind of like you're in this loop going around, and there's so little variety and so little stimulation, that's outside of the screen. It's kind of
just wanted to say I hope people will just get lost in it, because that's quite important, isn't it, when you're watching something and then this thing is happening, and then when you're watching something and then you can just forget about the reality and that kind of stuff, which would be nice.
and also see the sense of humor. I mean, I feel like it embodies so many feelings for me making it, so I hope they can experience that too, all the different states of being.
I'm hoping that they will encounter this video and feel like they're watching some weird cable access TV show. So it might just be kind of like slightly mysterious and but intriguing at the same time. Did you enjoy working on this first episode of Jump Cut?
Totally. I really enjoyed it. So much fun, and it just made me miss playing live so much. I actually felt like I was playing live.
Like when Dana and I get together in the studio and start exploring, it's like I can lose many, many, many hours in my head and just keep generating material. And I really feel like it's such an intuitive process. It's like a blip of happiness for me.
The pandemic's given us an opportunity, because we're not performing live, we're not touring, we're not presenting and disseminating work in the same way. I think that's really the ethos of Jump Cut, is it's an opportunity to really just experiment and try something new, because we can. The next episode will be coming out in the spring, and it's featuring Sabrina Rattay and Marie Davidson.